streaming on Twitch, and I have to talk to test the audio because sometimes there's a bug that it doesn't work. And we have audio on Twitch. Excellent. Okay. And nope, that's it. Okay, and Dementia Radio now, and recording in 3, 2, 1.
Recorded live on DementiaRadio.org, it's the Funny Music Podcast. Brought to you by FuMP.com, where you can download new free comedy songs twice a week. Now, here's your hosts, Devo Spice and the great Luke Ski.
Hey, everybody. This is Devo Spice. That is not Luke Ski. That is Art Paul Schlosser. Hi, Art.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing awesome. How are you?
Really good. Things are going great.
Luke Ski will not be joining us tonight because he is in line right now, along with Tony Goldmark, going to see Weird the Al Yankovic Story.
Wow.
Yeah. So, that's a thing I just found out about. So, no, I expect a full report, Luke. I want to hear how this is and how it's going. So yeah.
Is that movie gonna play in every city?
No, it's going to play on the Roku channel or on Roku.com if you don't have a Roku stick. That comes out November 4th. But tonight it is it's playing in a theater somewhere. I just saw Weird Al tweet about it.
Oh wow!
Crap, where was it? I don't remember. Where is it? Beyond Fest, wherever that is. Al says, congratulations to the 427 people who were lucky enough to snag tickets to the U.S. premiere screening of Weird the Al Yankovic Story tonight at Beyond Fest. And, of course, it was 427 people.
Is it really going to have a new Weird Al song, or did he just say that in concert so he could play an old song?
No, I'm pretty sure there is a new song of some kind in it. It's probably a new original song. I don't know anything more than that, but I do remember hearing rumblings about that. But we'll find out. So,
I'm sure Weird Al will tell us eventually.
Yeah. All right, so let's do this catch-up thing.
Let's get caught up with what Devo and Luke have been up to since last week. Or else Devo, if Luke failed and didn't show up.
Hey, what? Oh, he's right.
So since Luke's not here, I will go. What have I been up to? Well, last week I was interviewed on WCSB in Cleveland on an overnight show called The Record Exchange. It's on Friday night / Saturday morning between 1 and 3 in the morning. And so I called in live in the middle of the night to this radio station and was interviewed for damn near an hour. It was really cool, really a lot of fun, really cool interview. And if you hurry, you can listen to it online. They archive it on their website, but only for a week. When the next show gets recorded, they replace it. So I sent out an email today to my mailing list, and that has the link in it. If you're not on my mailing list, you can just email me and I'll send it to you if you want to listen. And also, I'm going to be including some clips from that on this month's episode of The Insider at the end of the month. So, like, between segments, you're going to hear a chunk of the interview, and then I'll play whatever song we talked about during the interview. So that was fun. Big thank you to Ryan for interviewing me. And other than that, I have been trying desperately to get ready for Con on the Cob, which is this weekend. And I am not ready for Con on the Cob. I am nowhere near ready for Con on the Cob.
Oh, another year I'm going to miss.
So I am probably going to be up most of the night tonight trying to get everything ready that needs to be ready. Like to the point where I cannot put new videos on the iPod that I used to perform with. I just can't. I've tried every setting I can think of to convert audio. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it will not read the video files that I try to load onto it. So, my wife had this old iPad mini laying around. It's not that old, but nobody in the house uses it anymore. So she gave that to me. I'm going to try to load my videos onto that along with the new ones I want to try to load and see if I can get my rig to work with that. So that's what I'm going to be doing tonight after the show. So yeah, drive to Ohio tomorrow is going to be fun.
Is Con on the Cob? Yeah, it's in Ohio.
In Ohio. Yeah, it's in Richfield, Ohio.
Wow.
So that's what I've been up to. That's what I'm going to be up to for the most of the night, I would imagine. So, Art, what have you been up to?
I've been, I have a new T-shirt. You can see it. I don't think they can see it when they're listening, but it says, "Got kazoo?"
That's very cool.
and I drew the picture, and they're in different sizes. And then I've been painting a lot of paintings. Here's one of my paintings. It's a bird with gold and copper.
Very cool. Nice.
And I have a heart painting. And I do a lot of paintings. Here's one with pink pants written on it.
Pink Pants. There's a deep cut by Art Paul.
and I did some of these abstract paintings, like this one.
That's really cool, actually.
Yeah, and then I'm going to have an art show here in Madison. You'd have to come all the way to Madison, Wisconsin, and I'm going to have this show at the Mother Fool's Coffee House, and for the whole month of November. So if someone really wants one of my paintings, they can drive all the way here. And most, I don't have any of the alphabet ones, but most of the paintings will be the alphabet ones I did. A lot of my paintings are on Instagram. You just type my full name, Art Paul Schlosser, on the search engine, or try to guess where it is. But it's Instagram.com/Art Paul Schlosser, and I got some videos there too, and I did a short. If you want to hear a weird song that I did, sometimes I like to do duets where someone else writes the music, and then I'll make up some lyrics to go with it. And this one that I did on Instagram is called Food Fight. And they wrote the music, and it got over, I think it got over 10,000 hits.
Nice.
Theirs got like way more, but mine got over 10,000 hits. And they play the music, and I start singing, "Food fight. It's time to have a food fight." It's kind of a weird song. I like writing weird songs.
I hadn't noticed.
I don't know if any of them will go really viral, but 10,000 is pretty good.
10,000 is not bad, yeah.
And then I've been playing on the street a lot. In Madison, I don't always play on State Street anymore. Now I play like in front of venues like the Sylvie, or I like to play in front of the Overture or the Orpheum or the Majestic. And boy, people just love my music.
Excellent. Awesome.
Either that or they're just giving me money, so I'll go away.
Well, that's always a possibility, too. You can't really be sure. So speaking of the weird music you write, tell us about this song that you posted.
Okay, well, I was over at my ex-wife's house because we had a kid together, and I was going to meet with the kid. And he was taking a shower, and she was cleaning her. I believe this is what happened. He was taking a shower, and we couldn't leave yet. And she was cleaning her refrigerator. So she said, "Hey, make up a song about cleaning the refrigerator." And I must have been making it up. And then she said, "I'll record it." And so she said, "Go." And then I started making up this weird song about cleaning the refrigerator. And that's kind of how it came about. I can write songs just like that, but they sometimes they're really funny and sometimes they're not.
All right, here is Time to Clean Your Refrigerator by Art Paul Schlosser.
Go.
Time to clean your refrigerator. Time to clean your refrigerator. Don't put it off too much later. Otherwise it'll turn into a calculator. Time to clean your refrigerator. Time to clean your refrigerator. Or some of it will look weird, like you're growing an alligator. There is something weird. Looks like an orange with a green beard. And the pancake you had last year now looks like Van Gogh's cut off ear. And there's a relic too, formed by some really old moldy food. The neighbors want to come over and say a prayer, 'cause they say it's Jesus and Mary there. Time to clean the refrigerator. Time to clean the refrigerator. Don't put it off too much later. Time to clean the refrigerator. Time to clean the refrigerator. Time to clean the refrigerator. There's something really weird, and it looks like you're growing an alligator. Oh no, it's got me! The refrigerator has got me! I can't! Help! Help! It's trying to eat me! Help!
All right, then. So, is that your ex-wife in the background?
Yeah, Robin Good is making groans and well, she's cleaning her refrigerator.
Nice. I love the fact that this was like, not only is this a true story of a song, but it's like written and recorded as it was happening. This is like a real-time true story of a song.
Yeah. You know, my pastor listened to it and he thought it was really funny too.
Nice. So did you make it up as you went along, or did you write down some ideas as you were writing it?
I think I just wrote it just right there.
Okay.
As she was recording it, maybe, which is really weird. What I really don't understand is how I got the word calculator, because I didn't look up anything in the dictionary. and I don't think she brought that up, but maybe she did. I don't know. I had never heard of a calculator before that or afterwards. Maybe it just came in my head. I don't know. Maybe I might have practiced it a little bit before I recorded it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that makes sense. Yeah. No,
but I don't think I practiced it too much. And what I think is I just figured out what chords I wanted and just started singing. And then she just recorded it because she liked it. And I don't know. It's kind of.
So the stuff you mentioned in the song, was that actually in the fridge, like the orange with the green beard?
No, I made all that up. I don't know what was in the refrigerator. I didn't watch her clean it out.
Oh, see, I thought you were just like narrating it, like standing over her narrating as she's cleaning.
I made up stuff that I've thought of. Like there's always you ever go on the internet and there's always someone, hey, it's a pancake that looks like Jesus.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, what if the mold looked like Mary and Jesus? Because people make a big deal about something looking like Jesus, but it's probably just looking like a guy with a beard or something.
The most recent episode of Beavis and Butthead, Beavis sees Jesus in his nachos. and then goes on a spiritual quest to find out why he hasn't been able to score. It's But anyway, back to your refrigerator, or back to your ex-wife's refrigerator. Have you done this type of song before, like where something is happening and you just start singing about it?
Oh yeah, on State Street all the time. People will walk by and they might say something, and then I'll just make up a song like that.
Okay.
Like someone will say, well, I'll say, oh, what I do is sometimes I'll say, what song do you want to hear? And people have said anything. And then, you guys had the anything previously as one of the songs, because I just made up a song about anything. And, different things like if it's when I was in the chicken costume on Halloween, I made up a song called I'm a Chicken, and that's gotten a lot of hits on Spotify. And then I also wrote one called I'm Dead Chicken Blues, and that got some hits too.
Chicken Blues.
Yeah, I mean, you just give me, if you give me like 3 different things, I could make up a song right here.
All right, well, tell you what, the title of this week's episode, I forgot to mention, is A Juvenile Month. So why don't you make up a song called Juvenile Month?
Okay. Juvenile month. I don't know why you're juvenile. Is it because you're not old? Juvenile month. Is it like February? There's only 28 days. Maybe it's a juvenile month because it's not as many days as the other months. I don't know. It's kind of hard. The word juvenile. Oh, thank you. I like that face sound. But, depending on what it is, I've made up, people have asked me and they paid me $100 and I make them up a song for their birthday or their Christmas or.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. It's fun
cool.
too.
Yeah. Cool. So you before the show, you said you're working on a new album?
Yeah, it's called The XYZs of Art Paul Schlosser's World. And I already recorded like all these little videos about my paintings. Mm-hmm. Every one of my paintings is one of the letters of the alphabet. And if you go to TikTok, you can hear me say letter A is for, and then I say what it's for. And then you see the picture of the painting, and I'm scanning in on objects of the painting. And on YouTube, actually, the letter O one I did got over 2,000 hits, which is really weird because all the other letters on YouTube didn't do so well. And on TikTok, the letter O didn't do as well as the other letters on TikTok. So it's really weird. I don't know why I got 2,000 hits, over 2,000 hits for the letter O. Maybe I think maybe that's just that because it's got an ostrich or, it's got 3 different things like I don't have the painting with me. I didn't memorize. I think there's oranges and an ostrich and olives, and they're kind of fun paintings.
Nice.
If you go to Instagram, you can look at the paintings, or if you go to my TikTok is Art Paul Schlosser as well. I use Art Paul Schlosser all over. I'm starting to hand out these little cards where they just say my name on them, and then I just tell people, well, just go. There's like one right there. That's what it looks like up close. I don't know where the camera is. Oh, there, yeah. That's what it looks like up close. And then I just hand them that. There's my business card. You just type my name in Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, or Instagram or Twitter, and it'll probably come up, or.
Yeah, I don't think there's too many Art Paul Schlossers out there.
There are Art Pauls, though.
Oh, yeah. I know there's a lot of Art Pauls. I don't think there's a lot of Art Paul Schlossers. You're definitely one of a kind.
Yeah.
All right. So do you have anything you'd like to plug?
Well, well, like I said, I have new CD coming out. I have all my CDs are on, a lot of my songs are on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon. I don't know. I'm not traveling anywhere. I am doing a live. Oh yeah, I'll plug Wart. You can go to Wart's radio show on the Access Hour on October 24th, and you can hear me play some of the new songs from the new album that's not out yet, or the new songs from the previous new album that's out now called Have a Better Day. And that has not as funny songs, but they're really nice. It also has the song "The World Isn't Gonna End Instantly," and a lot of people like that song. And if you go to Wart's website, I think it's Wart -fm.com, and listen to the Access Hour live on Monday at 7 p.m. on the 24th. Or if you go to the, they have where you can listen to it, audio archives, and you can listen to it after the Monday, the 24th, probably for another week or so.
Excellent. Okay.
Then I'm sorry that was so long
and
boring.
You're good. All right, so I'm going to move on to news and tour dates and Steve Goodie song. Are you going to stick around, or are you taking off?
I might stay for the Steve Goodie song and then leave.
Okay.
Although I did already hear it's a really good song.
It is a very good song. All right, let's do a promo.
This is the FuMP.
Tingle, though I'm not a dinosaur, Bigfoot or a unicorn that makes him connoisseur.
Got the birth rates, temple dates, eagle gates, golden plates, Latter-day Saints, and 70s honeybees, Deseret Industries, Latter-day Saints.
That's the Funny Music Project at thefump.com. THEFUMP.com.
Don't know a lot, but if you'd be my girl, maybe I'll hold your hair while you hurl.
Time for funny music news. Something.
Hang on a second. My son is calling me. Mommy needs to come get you.
So tell her to come.
Okay. I did. Sorry. Go get Darren. Okay. All right. Mondo posters for Weird, the Al Yankovic story, will be available tomorrow. This is a 24x36 poster designed by J.J. Harrison, which depicts Weird Al in the bathroom recording what presumably is My Bologna. The poster will retail for $60 and goes on sale tomorrow at mondoshop.com. Mad Magazine is celebrating their 70th anniversary and, as such, has released a special edition, which just came out the other day on October 4th, and it features a piece written by Weird Al Yankovic about cartoonist Al Jaffe. From ScreenRant.com, as always, the majority of the book's material comes from the usual gang of idiots, but for their anniversary, Mad Magazine is adding some considerable star power to their gang. In addition to some classic material, a new original from comedic parody artist Weird Al celebrates longtime Mad contributor and originator of the Mad Fold-In, Al Jaffe, with art by Ed Steckley. Comedian and director Jordan Peele also has a tribute to Mad Magazine, which will feature the Mad parody cover recently seen in his feature film Nope. That book is available now, although I'm not sure where, because apparently it's no longer available on newsstands, so you may have to order it online. And more Weird Al news. It was just announced that Al has also been cast in the upcoming adult animated series Velma, which is a new series on HBO Max that somehow hasn't been canceled yet. No word on what part he will be playing. The Boobles' debut album, The Pink Album, has been remixed and remastered and will be available for sale on November 1st. It features 3 additional songs, and you can pre-order it now at theboobles.bandcamp.com. And finally, some sad news today. Judy Tenuta passed away about an hour before the show news broke. She was 72 years old and died of ovarian cancer. She will be greatly missed. I really enjoyed her performance at MarsCon. She was a wonderful woman to just talk to and hang out with. So, yeah, she will be greatly missed. And shout out to Insane Ian for pointing me to most of these news stories this evening. Oh, sorry, Art. I think I muted you. No, I didn't mute you. You still there?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You want me to tell you a bad joke?
Sure, why not?
Okay, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Joe.
Joe who?
Jehovah Witness.
Slam.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I said it was a bad joke.
It is. Tour dates. On Sundays in Nashville, Tennessee, Steve Goodie hosting at the Bluebird. On Thursdays online, Phil Johnson and Roadside Attraction. On Thursdays online, Steve Goodie and Brad Tassel at virtualcomedyshow.com. On the 2nd, on YouTube, wait, that already happened. On the 6th, in Richfield, Ohio, Con on the Cob, featuring 2D6, Carrie Dalby, Devo Spice, Mayor Wirtz, Schaefer the Dark Lord, Toby Danger, Worm Quartet, and many more. On the 7th on YouTube, Escape from the Secret Lab, featuring the Consortium of Genius and Bad Beth. On the 8th in Reading in the UK, the Gothsicles. On the 8th in Tarzana, California, the Great Luke Ski, TV's Kyle and Linzilla, and Il Nage. On the 11th in New York, Carla Ulbrich. On the 12th in Oakland, California, Phil Johnson and Roadside Attraction. On the 14th online, Carla Ulbrich. And on the 16th on YouTube, Escape from the Secret Lab, featuring the Consortium of Genius. Birthdays coming up on the 12th. Jace McClain of Nuclear Bubble Wrap. Happy birthday, Jace. All right. Second song of the week is a brand new one by, well, not brand new. It's on his latest album. The top 10 songs Steve came up with since the last one, plus 6 more or something like that. The song, it's called On Jupiter, There's a Hurricane. Here's Steve Goodie.
Did you know that on Jupiter there's a hurricane? It's been blowing for 400 years. It's bigger than the whole Earth, but it's just a little red spot when we look at it from here. And it blasts and it blows and it spins around. No towns to destroy, nothing to knock down. And no one hears the roar, 'cause no one is around. And no one dies, 'cause there's no life to be found. It's all liquid and gas, there is no ground. On Jupiter, there's a hurricane. It's been blowing for 400 years. And in the clouds, it's about 200 below. And at the center of the planet, it's 40,000 degrees. It's all hydrogen where the surface should be, but the pressure makes it a hydrogen sea. And liquefied hydrogen is no place for me. No, liquefied hydrogen is no place for anyone else to be. If you're a carbon-based life form like me on Jupiter, there's a hurricane. It's been blowing for 400 years. So what's the point being 400 years.
I'm here with Steve Goodie. How you doing, Steve?
Fine, how are you?
I'm good.
That's good.
So tell us about this hurricane on Jupiter.
Well, just because I have such immaculate timing, as always, a song I wrote a year ago, I waited till there was a hurricane destroying all of Florida before I released it.
Well, that makes perfect sense, you see.
If you're an insensitive lout. Yeah, I guess it does. It was just, I was in a songwriting group a year ago, and once a month, the leader of our group would propose a word, and we'd all have to write a song with that word in it, and then present them the next month. And that month, the word was hurricane. So that's what I wrote, because, everybody's writing about hurricanes on Earth. Let's write about hurricanes on other planets, and there's not that many to choose from that we know about.
Yes.
So I learned a lot, and then tried to pass that on to the listener. Had no idea there was a hurricane on Jupiter that's been blowing for 400 years. Who knew that? Well, apparently some people knew that. But they didn't make it rhyme.
Yeah, well, the red spot is pretty popular as far as, solar system things go.
Lore, yeah.
So, what were you going for musically with this song?
I think I was trying to be nuclear bubble wrap.
Oh, interesting. Because I was getting more of a, well, maybe it was the lyrical content more than the music, but I was getting a very, They Might Be Giants type feel from it.
Yeah, because they have quite a few songs that actually teach actual facts.
Yeah, it's a very sciencey type, almost a kid's song type thing that they would do,
or a theme to the Big Bang Theory or something like that.
Yeah,
was that They Might Be Giants? Yeah, that was They Might Be Giants. Or was the Bare Naked Ladies?
That was Bare Naked Ladies. I believe.
Them up.
Yeah.
Giants, ladies. I don't know. The important thing is that we learn something.
They might be bare naked giant ladies.
They might be giant bears who ate naked ladies.
That could be too. See, we're going off on all kinds of interesting tangents here.
So much to be learned here.
That could be. I'm picturing so many YouTube channels of content of great stuff.
We better get started.
Yeah, because we have so much free time, both of us. Mm-hmm. So this song is on your latest album, correct?
It is, which is entitled, as we probably all know, Top 10 Songs that Steve has come up with since his last CD, plus 6 more.
Mm-hmm.
It leads off the CD. In fact, it was going to be at the end, because the tail end of this song is a very long reverb tail. It lasts about 15 seconds. That's a lot of reverb. And I thought, that should be at the end of a CD, to wrap it up with a lot of unnecessary reverb. But then, let's put it at the beginning.
Okay, sure, why not?
Just felt right. That day.
make people sit through 15 seconds of reverb before they get to the next song,
Yep. I think the next album might be exclusively reverb.
Oh, okay.
Shall see. I'm running out of ideas. Actually, I'm not. That's the problem.
Top 25 reverbs in Steve Goodie's arsenal.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Nice.
I just got myself a cheap 16-bit flanger.
Ooh.
Yeah, really, really cheap. But from what I've read, people have had really good luck with it, so I'm looking forward to actually trying it on something. Flanging is the trickiest thing. To get a flange that really sounds like you mean it to sound, like you hear it in your head, to get it to come out. Very hard to do with plugins, I have found. So this old, cheap, low-res piece of crap might just be the thing.
Sometimes you got to go old school.
Totally.
Nice. So do you have anything you'd like to plug?
It might be a little bit early. Hey, but make your plans to go to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival in August 2023.
You going back?
Going back. We're going to do not one, not two, but 3 shows at the same time. Brad and I are going to do our Halloween show together. And then he's going to go to a one-man show that I'll be assisting him with. He can sort of sing like Sting. So we're coming up with a show called Sting Along with Brad. It's going to be ridiculous. And I'm going to do my Weird Al, Daniel Radcliffe, Tom Lehrer tribute show, which is still hatching in my head, which is why I'm learning to play the accordion.
Ooh.
I've been practicing like mad.
Are you taking lessons from Jace?
No, I think I'm better than Jace.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm working the buttons. He only does the keys. I'm trying to do the real thing, like Al does.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm not better than Jace, but I got the buttons happening.
Nice.
Or at least I'm trying. So yeah. Yeah, Jace and I are on very parallel paths, apparently. That was alliterative, and I didn't mean it that way. So, yes.
All right, then.
Look forward to that. And also go to stevegoodie.com and buy all my crap.
Yes. How many CDs do you have now?
35, if you were paying
35.
attention earlier.
Clearly, I was not.
No.
I blame the migraine I'm fighting off. So.
Oh, man. I'm sorry.
So, all right. On that note, I'm going to let you go.
Okay, I'm going to go work on my migraine with the accordion.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, dude.
Bye.
Making the internet absolutely ridiculous. Dementia Radio.
www.dementiaradio.org. Port 8027.
Please hang up and try again.
This is the part where there's feedback.
Feedback.
Feedback, you know that segment of the show we do about now?
Feedback. Feedback.
Feedback.
There's no feedback. Oh, wait a minute. I have a soundbite for that, don't I? Where is it? No feedback. There it is.
Hello, Devo. Hello, Luke. Barramon here. I'm afraid there's no feedback this week. No feedback at all. I know how frustrating this is, with you going through the effort of crafting an intro for everyone. So now is the time to remind them to subscribe. Use that Prime subscription if they have one. It's free. There you go. That's a good boy. Have a biscuit.
Damn it!
There we go. I forgot we had that. All right. This.
Teasing. He's a teasing kind of guy. Now you have a job.
Yeah!
Tomorrow's song is by Andrew Butler, who you may remember from the infographic song that was posted earlier this year. And Tuesday's song is by Insane Ian. And Spotify topics. I was going to have Art Paul suggest one, and he left before I had a chance to. So, anyone in the chat, any suggestions for Spotify topics for the week? If not, I'll just make one up. I'll come up with something after I sign off. Anyone? Anyone at all? Dun, dun, dun. I need the pumpkin spice. No, that's not a topic. Tacos. Ooh, are there enough taco songs? There's Taco Grande by Al. Do You Want a Taco by Psycho Stick. Satan Gave Me a Taco. Cucaracha Taco, if that's on Spotify. That's 4. You know what? I'll start with tacos, and I may segue into something else if there's if there's some logical way I can segue into something. So tacos it is. All right. Art Paul Schlosser is online, but you have to figure out how to spell his last name. It's Schlossser. Steve Goodie is at stevegoodie.com. And Luke Ski is at the Weird Al movie. Yeah. And I'm not. Well, he better have a full report next week. That's all I can say. All right. Thank you for listening to the Funny Music Podcast. I'm Devo Spice. Luke will be back. And other people were here. And yeah.
Thank you for listening to the Funny Music Podcast. You can listen live every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific at dementiaradio.org and join us in the chat. Or subscribe to the podcast feed. Look us up on iTunes and be sure to leave us a review. Feedback for the show can be sent to info@thefump.com. The Funny Music Podcast is a production of Fidem Interactive, LLC, released under a Creative Commons share-alike license. Tell your friends. Tell your enemies. Shout it to random people on the street. And be sure to visit thefump.com for the latest funny songs. Tune in next week where you'll hear Luke Ski say,
My bologna!